Okay, so hi. So just wanted to tell you really quickly about my work makeup look for today. I am going to be going out again, but I am going to change my makeup pretty quickly. So I prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer and the Makeup Forever Step-On Equalizer on my nose. Then I went in with the YSL Touche Éclat Foundation in the color B10 Beige today and the ColourFX Custom Cover Drops in N10 and the Kevin Aquan Celestial Liquid Lightning. I was going to just relax today, but I did call my best friend and he wants to meet up for just coffee, so I kind of even feel like changing my makeup, but whatever. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm, and then I started everything the MAC Merely Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then set that with the same MAC powder, and then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream shade as my transition shade, and then I went in with the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette today. I went in with Nudie on the crease, then I darkened up the crease more with Cashmere Bunny, then I went in with Sexpresso on the outer corners, and then I went in with Silk Teddy on the lid, and then I went in with Heaven on the brow bone. Then I went in with the Benefit Roller Lash on the top, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer on the bottom to conceal, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the Honey Dude ColourPop Gel Liner, and then I smudged a little bit of Nudie on the lower lash line, and then I went in with the MAC and Plague Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Makeup Geek Starry Eyed. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Ross and Rachel, and then I went in with the MAC blushes in the shades Margin and Harmony on the cheeks, and then I highlighted with the Too Faced Candlelight Glow powder in the shade Rosy Glow, just to try to use a different highlight today. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light powder, then I started with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Liner in the shade Strip Down. And then I filled in my lips with the Too Faced La Matte Lipstick in the shade When in Doubt because I love these. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So just want to tell you about my second makeup look for today. I did decide to redo it. So I did want to do something more colorful. So I went in with the same primer and powder for the eyes, and then I went in with Makeup Geek shadows. I went in with Fantasy and Charmed on the crease. I don't like using a transition shade when I go in with colorful shades because I feel like it takes away from the pigment of the actual like eyeshadow, so I like just going in with the actual eyeshadow. So that's what I did on the crease, and then I went in with Jester a little bit to darken it up more. I kind of used like 3 different Makeup Geek Fantasy foiled eyeshadows, and then I went in with ColourPop's Ibiza on the lid, and then I went over it with Makeup Geek's Pegasus, and then for the brow bone I went in with Vanilla Bean, of course, from Makeup Geek as well. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Day All Day eyeliner in the shade Black, and then I went in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational on the top. Then I went in with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank on the lower lash line, and then I went in again with the same mascara and everything, and then I went in with Makeup Geek's Fantasy on the inner corners. Then I kept the highlighter the same, I just changed the blush, and I went in with Clinique's Cheek Pop in the shade Pansy Pop. And then for the lips, I am so obsessed with this lip color. You don't even know. It is so pretty. This is actually the first time I'm wearing it because I was saving it for the spring and summer, and oh my god, it's beautiful. I lined my eyes with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere. Sorry, give me 1 second. Of course, I primed them first with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, and then I filled them in with a newer lipstick today, and I used the Too Faced Melted Lipstick in the shade Melted Rainbow. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I think this and Glitter are like my 2 favorite lippies I've worn recently. I just have a thing for like purpley kind of shades lately, and this is so gorgeous. I love it. Like, it's beautiful. This is one of my favorite lipsticks I've worn so far. I don't know, like I can't get over this formula. It's so great. I just wish it was longer lasting, and I wish it wasn't like, I wish that this was transfer proof because then I would wear them so much. But yeah, this is so beautiful. And I decided just to keep the highlight the same because I thought it looked really pretty. Is this a Too Faced Candlelight Glow again? And that's it. Yeah, this look didn't take me very long. I was really surprised. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Sorry, give me 1 second. And the, what was it? The Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer on the nose, and then I went in with a new foundation today. I just got it yesterday, so I tested it out today. I tested out a few new products today. And then I went in with the Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation. I forget what the shade is, but again, I've been like kind of super into trying other foundations lately. I've just been, you know, into just getting more foundations recently. Let me just see what the shade name was. You know what's annoying is that your like text messages won't go away when you need them to. It should be in my purchase history. Purchases. The Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid in the color Dynamic, which is the fairest of fair colors. And then I just mixed that with the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops because I heard it was supposed to be very dewy. I mean, it does look more dewy than it did before, but when I first put it on, it looked pretty matte. But now I kind of like how it looks like a lot better than when I first put it on. It really looks like my skin, and it made my skin really flawless, but not like, it's probably like similar to the coverage of the Laura Mercier, but the Laura Mercier is a little bit more luminous. This one's slightly more matte, but it covered really nicely. The only thing I didn't like was that it was clinging on to my dry patches on my nose and around my nose area. Maybe it got better, but before it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. But we'll see if when I use it more and stuff like that. So, and then I went in with a new concealer today. I went in with the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer because I also picked that up yesterday as well. And I went in with the lightest shade as well, which is Fair. It's really nice and creamy, and it looks really good under the eyes. Like, it's very lightweight, and it blended, and it's like super high coverage. It's really pretty. So I am really liking the concealer, probably more than the foundation, but we'll see. And then I just set everything with the MAC Millet Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream shade, and then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked palette today. And I went in with the shade Naked on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Buck, and then I went in with Hustle on the outer corners, and then I went in with Toasted on the lid. And then I went in with Virgin on the brow bone. And then I went in with Sin on the inner corners. Then I went in with Benefits Roller Lash on the top for the top lashes. And then I just lined the waterline with ColourPop's Gel Liner in Honeydew. And then I also concealed under my eyes with the Stila Aqua Glow Concealer. I'm really liking how it looks under my eyes. It's really pretty. And then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I smudged Naked on the lower lash line, and that was it for the eyes. Then I went in with a new bronzer today as well. I went in with the Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. I also picked that up yesterday. Then I went in with two Urban Decay blushes from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I used these shades Easy and Lo-Fi, but I also tried to lighten it up with Angel, so I kind of used like 3 blushes because Easy is such a pigmented blush, so I tried to like lighten it up a little bit more. And then I highlighted with one of my favorite highlights now, which is Urban Decay's Afterglow 8-hour highlighter in the shade Sin. Is just so beautiful. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. I'm like missing letters for some reason. I'm like power instead of powder. And then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Filled in the brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined my entire lips with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Dervish. And then I filled them in with the MAC Luster lipstick in the shade Syrup. Because I was going to use a newer lipstick that I got yesterday, but I'm still trying to use as many like older lipsticks as I can. So I wanted to use this one today. And it looks so pretty. And now I'm going to switch my makeup over because I am going out to the movies again. And I'm going to see Captain America again. So bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my second makeup look for today. I am actually heading out the door right now. I'm going to go see Captain America again. I think I already said that in my last makeup look, but this is my second makeup look today. So I just kept everything the same. I just changed the eyes, the lips, and the blush, and I think the highlight too. So I went in with the same Prep and Prime for my eyes, and then set that with the MAC powder. I just need to see how much money I need to bring with me today. Probably like a crap ton of singles with me. Yeah, but anyway, 10. Alright, that should be enough money. Sorry. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Ammo palette today because I haven't used it in a while and I really wanted to use it today. So I went in with the shade Grifter on my crease and then I darkened it up more with the shade, what is it called? Last Call. And then for the lid, I went in with the Urban Decay Single Shadow because I just wanted to use a lot of Urban Decay products today. I went in with the shade Solstice on the lid. I usually use that shade when I wear this shirt. And then on the brow bone, I went in with Polyester Bride from the Ammo palette. And then I lined my eyes with the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Black. And then I went in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara on the top. Then I went in with the same concealer under my eyes, which was the Stila Aqua Glow Concealer, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then for the lower lash line, I used a new ColourPop gel liner today. I wasn't sure if I was going to use pink or purple, but I think the pink looked really cool, so I used the pink one, and this one is in the shade Boots, and I think it looks really cool on the waterline. And then I smudged a little bit of Makeup Geek's Foiled Shadow in the shade Masquerade on the lower lash line, and then I went in with the Macassan and Placa Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Makeup Geek's Whimsical. Then I went in with the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Flower Child on my cheeks, and then I highlighted with the Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam in the shades Starburst and Crushed Pearl, and then for the lips, I went in with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Lumiere, and then I filled them in with the Stila Stay All Day Lipstick in the shade Patina, which I haven't used it in a while, and I always forget how beautiful this lipstick is every time I wear it. But I wasn't sure like what lipstick to use today, and I just thought that this one was the perfect fit for what I was wearing. So yeah, I'm going to go now. Bye! But I really like how the eyes turned out. I think the eyes turned out really well. Yeah, so yeah, bye! Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I just kept it really simple. I did work earlier this morning, so I didn't want to like, oh gosh, sorry. I just didn't really want to do anything else besides what I did for work. So yeah, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water, not the Smashbox, I used a new primer today. I went in with the Becca Backlight Primer, something like that, backlight filtering primer. I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. Because I just got it yesterday, so I wanted to try it out today. It's making me very dewy, very dewy. As you can tell, I look pretty like glowy and shiny, but I really like how it looks. It looks really good in person. Like, it doesn't look like as beaming as this does. And then I went in with the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil, Josie Maran Vibrancy Foundation Fluid again. And I forgot what shade I am again, so I have to look it up. And then I concealed with the Stila Aqua Glow Concealer in the color Fair. I'm digging that concealer right now. It is so pretty. So I've been loving that. And then I set everything with the MAC Merely Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Let me just check what shade I am. I keep on forgetting what it is. I think it's like Dynamic, which is the lightest shade it comes in anyway. But I know it like has like a number next to it or something. Let's see. Yeah, Dynamic RG5. And then I went in with the MAC Prep and Prime to prime my eyes, and then went over that with the same MAC powder, and then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream shade, and then I went in with the Stila Eyes Are the Window Soul palette today. Again, I've just been using a lot of old school palettes recently. I've just been really getting into my older palettes, and I've just been really using a lot of them. I don't know, it's just been easier for me to use them. So I used this shade in the crease, which is called Individual. Then I darkened up the crease more with this shade, which is called Heart. Then I went in with this shade on the outer corners, which is called Being. And then, of course, I went in with Kitten on the lid, because I always use Kitten on the lid. And then I went in with Light on the brow bone. Then I went in with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the top. Then I concealed and highlighted under my eyes with the Stila Aqua Glow Concealer. And then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged a little bit of this on the lower lash line, and then lined the waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude. And then I went in with the MAC Extended Play Cake Black Lash, and then I highlighted the inner corners with this gold shade, which I believe is called, what is this one called? Vitality, right? Vitality? Light Kitten Thought, and yeah, Vitality, which is weird for like a gold shimmery shade. But that's what I used from the palette. And then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer. Why can't I say that? In the shade Sweet Tea. And then I went in with a oldie but a goodie blush, which was the Balm's Hot Mama blush. And then I highlighted with Becca Shimming Skin Perfector Pressed in Opal. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. And then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Liner in the shade Strip Down. And then I filled them in with the new Anastasia Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stripped. I'm wearing this for the first time today. I wore a new Bite Beauty lipstick earlier today, which was Bite Beauty's Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Meringue, but I wanted to change it to a liquid lipstick for after work. So I am trying out the new Anastasia liquid lipsticks. I am hearing that the newer formula is better, so I'm really hoping I like this. It looks really pretty on the lips right now. I don't feel any flakiness. I don't feel any peeling anywhere. I didn't see any cracking when I was applying it, so that's definitely a big plus from when I first got the Pure Hollywood shade, but I got this one and another nude shade because I've been eyeing these anyway for a little while because people were saying that they were better, and I saw Jaclyn Hill rave about this shade and Naked in her video, so I picked up both of those. So I'm gonna test them out this weekend because I'm not working for another 2 days, so I don't tend to wear nudes too much when I'm not working. So I will test out the other shade over the weekend along with wearing the other Bite Beauty lipstick I got. But I will say from first putting it on right now, it is drying, but not too dry. It does feel really smooth on the lips, so that's good. And it's already so much better than the Galactic Matte Lip Paints. Those are still by far my least favorite lipsticks, liquid lipsticks ever. This is definitely better so far. So yeah, I wanted to do like a liquid lipstick review and check in like take 2 review on this, but I'll probably do that in the few. I don't even know if I did a check-in on the first one when I used Pure Hollywood. I wasn't really sure. I have to check actually. But I do probably want to do an updated review on this one. But yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I'm feeling like my skin is a little bit dry today. It kind of sucks, but I tried to make my foundation and everything else work as best as I can. So I primed my face with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter again, and then I went in with the Josie Marin Argan Foundation Fluid again in the color RG5, I believe, and I think it's called Dynamic. I'm pretty sure it's called RG5, so that is the right shade. But I keep on forgetting like what the shade is. But then I tried it with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer today in the shade Light Warm. Sorry, I'm waiting for my boyfriend. Oh, I actually forgot I'm wearing a scarf today. Let me put that on. But he'll be here in like 5 minutes. But I wanted to wear a scarf with this because this is basically why I have this outfit, is to wear this scarf with it. So yeah. I mean, usually I wear the necklace and then maybe I won't wear the scarf. I'm not sure. Sometimes I wear the scarf and not the necklace, and sometimes I just wear the necklace and not the scarf. But I kind of like how it looks like this. So I think we're just going to keep it like that. So yeah. Then I went in with the MAC Realize Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. And then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base. And then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with all Makeup Geek shadows today. I went in with the shade Cupcake on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Simply Marlena. It kind of like got lost though a little bit, but whatever. Then I went in with Fantasy on the lid, and then I went in with Vanilla Bean on the brow bone like I usually do. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Black, and then I primed my lashes today with the Lancome Steelers XL Booster Primer, and then went in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It's still my favorite mascara. It's fucking bomb. Sorry if my lips are like sticking together. Then I went in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer under my eyes, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I lined my waterline with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade, I believe it's Fastlane. It's like the new teal color. And then I smudged a little bit of Makeup Geek's Masquerade on the lower lash line. And then, of course, I went in with the MAC Extended Play Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I highlighted the inner corners with Makeup Geek's Filled Shadow in the shade Daydreamer, because I wanted to do purple on the lower lash line since I did pink and green on the top. Then I bronzed up the skin with Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. And then I went in with the Becca Luminous Blush in the shade Camellia. And then I highlighted the cheekbones and everywhere else with the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shades Starburst and, oh fuck, he's here, and Crushed Pearl. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Thera Light Powder, and then everything with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Brows are always the same. Primarily with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, lined them with the Urban Decay Lip Liner in Obsessed, and then filled them in with the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Spritz. This is the second time I'm wearing it. Bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am going to meet one of my best friend to go eat. So I primed my face with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and then I went in with the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Soft Luminous Foundation in the color Shell, and the Cover FX Custom Cover Jobs in N10, and the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning. I was trying to leave now, but I'm waiting for a fucking video to process, and it's still saying 95% processing, and I'm like starving, so I better hurry up. So anyway, then I concealed with the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer in the color Fair, and then I went over everything with the MAC Realize Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour primer, and then went over that with the same MAC powder, and then I went in with all Makeup Geek shadows again. Forgive me if my crease looks like shit, but I didn't really feel like fixing it again because it's a pain in the ass. So I went in with Cupcake first, then I darkened up the crease more with Simply Marlena, then I went in with Petal Power on the crease, and then I went in with a new ColourPop shadow on the lid, which is called Slave to Pink. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Black. This is the first time I'm using this one, and it is so pretty. And then I went in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercedes Secret Brightening Powder. Sorry, I didn't realize my computer wasn't plugged in. Then I went in with the ColourPop Gel Liner in the shade Stomper on the lower lash line, and then I smudged a little bit of Cupcake on underneath, and then I went in with the MAC Ascendant Play Cake Black Lash on the bottom lashes. My lipstick's kind of pissing me off, like a lot. Anyway, then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and then I went in with the Urban Decay blush Afterglow 8-Hour blush in the shade Obsessed. It's kind of not as pink on camera for some reason. Whatever, we have enough pink on our face today. And then I went in with the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Pink Glow. Oh, and oh yeah, I highlighted the inner corners with the shade Whimsical from Makeup Geek. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I set everything with the Urban Decay On Air Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the Urban Decay Lip Pencil in the shade Obsessed. And then I filled them in with the Lime Crime Unicorn Lipsticks in the shades Contessa Fluorescent and Great Pink Planet. But they feel really drying right now, and I was trying to get an even application out of them. They look pretty good, but I'm going to be eating anyway, so I guess it doesn't make a difference. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Okay, so hi, I just wanted to tell you quickly about my makeup look for today. I'm ready to like rip my makeup off. I've had it on all day, but I did work, and then I went out with my boyfriend's family to dinner. It was like this birthday dinner for my boyfriend's sister because we were celebrating her birthday when she got home from college, even though her birthday was like 2 months ago. We were celebrating her birthday tonight, so they invited me, so I primed my face with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. Then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2, and the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops in N10, and the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Liquid Lightning. Then I concealed with the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the color Light. And then I set everything with the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer, and then went over that with the same MAC powder. Then I went in with the Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream shade as my transition. And then I went in with Makeup Forever eyeshadows today. I went in with this shade on the crease. I don't have the colors for these, but I'll try to look them up later. Then I darkened up the crease more with this color. I have like 6 of these in like this trio, and then I have the Makeup Forever Artist 1 palettes, and then I went in with this palette. And I used this shade on the outer corners, which is, oh my god, I believe this one is S102, I believe. Whatever this color is in the palette. Then I went in with this color on the lid, and that color is I514. And then for the brow bone, I went in with this color right here in this trio. And then for the inner corners, I went in with this like frosty white shade, and this one's called ME512. And then I lined my eyes with the Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner, and then went in with the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the same Bare Minerals concealer, and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged a little bit of these 2 colors on the lower lash line. These 2, just mix those together, and then I went in with the MAC Ascendant Play Cake Black Lash. And then I lined my waterline with the Honey Dude gel liner from ColourPop because I didn't have time to go in with a black one after work, but that's okay. I just lined them and changed my lip color after work. Yeah, so that's it for the shadows, but I did decide to use these because I haven't used them in a while, so I wanted to use Makeup Forever shadows. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and then I went in with the NARS blush in the shade Goulet on my cheeks. If it looks a little messy, I'm sorry. I did have to reapply it because I got upset about something. And then I highlighted the cheekbones with the Tarte Skin Twinkle Lighting Palette with the shades Sunlight and Moonlight. I mixed them together. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, and then I set everything with the Urban Decay On Air Setting Spray. Then I filled in my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Poison. And then I filled them in with the Ulfra Mini MUA Liquid Lipstick in the shade Hypno. This is the first time I'm wearing it. I'm really trying to like rotate my reds as much as possible, but this is so pretty on the lips. I really like this. It doesn't last that well through eating. Like I was eating like a steak and a salad, but it's really pretty on the lips. And it does feel a little drying after you reapply it a couple of times, but I did reapply it like twice. Because it did like come off on the inner rim a couple of times. But yeah, that's it. Bye. But it is really pretty. Okay, so hi, so just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So I primed my face with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and then I went in with the Josie Maran Argan Foundation Fluid in the color RG5 Dynamic. I just go in straight up with the foundation because it's actually really good coverage. That I don't need the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops to adjust the color because, excuse me, that it's pretty much the color of my skin. And I also don't need to add an illuminator because I already have the Becca Backlight Priming Filter as my luminous primer, so I don't need to mix in a liquid illuminator too. So I just went in with that. And then I concealed with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm. I have to pick up one of those, and I have to pick up another MAC Prep and Prime because I'm pretty much almost out of my Urban Decay Naked Skin too, and it's basically my go-to concealer. I'm trying not to use the Stila one too much, even though I really like it. I'm trying not to use it too much before I haul it. And then I set everything with I set everything with a new powder today because, well, not a new powder, but just a powder that I haven't used in a while because I've been wanting to go back to using some of my older powders. So I used the NARS Translucent Crystal Setting Powder in the loose form to set my face. Then I primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-Hour Primer and then went over that with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. I still like how that looks on my eyes more because it has more of a tint to it. Then I went in with Makeup Geeks Peaches and Cream, and then I went in with the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette today. I went in with peanut butter on the crease, and I darkened up the crease more with Nuts About You. Then I went in with Peanut Butter Cup on the outer corners, and then I went in with Peanut Brittle on the lid. And then I went in with Extra Creamy on the brown one. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's like that matte white shade. Then I lined my eyes with the Stila Sail Day eyeliner in the shade brown, and then I went in with the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on the top. Then I concealed under my eyes with the Urban Decay Concealer and then set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I smudged peanut butter on the lower lash line. Then I went in with the Honeydew Gel Liner from ColourPop. And then I went in with the MAC Assembly Giga Black Lash. Then I highlighted the inner corners with Bananas from the same palette. Then I contoured with the NARS Laguna Bronzer today because I decided to use that instead. Well, bronzed up the skin with it. Then I went in with the NARS blush in the shade Luster on the cheeks, and then I went in with the NARS Dual Intensity blush in the shade Jubilation to highlight. But I wanted it to be a little bit more intense, so I went in with Prosecco Pop over it by Becca, and I really like how it looks. Then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, then I set everything with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, then I filtered my brows with the Chanel Brow Pencil, and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Then I primed my lips with the Bite Beauty Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in the shade 1C, and then I went in with a new liquid lipstick today, which is Anastasia's liquid lipstick in the shade Naked, and I haven't worn this one yet, so I wore it today, and I wanted to use the Peanut Butter and Jelly palette because I wanted to use more Too Faced palettes because I haven't used them in a little bit. And yeah, I decided to go with the NARS bronzer because I wanted to try that to bronze up the skin rather than using the Sweet Tea all the time, but I really do like that. I'm just trying not to use that too much either before I haul it, and that's it. Bye! Sorry, I forgot to say one more thing about the Anastasia liquid lipstick. This one is a little bit more drying than the shade Stripped. I like it, but it didn't last that well through eating, but it layered pretty well and it lasted and it didn't crust or anything like that, or it didn't like transfer to my upper lip at all, but it's very dry. And I also wanted to say yesterday before I went out, I forgot to say what color lipstick I wore to work, so sorry about that. I wore the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Sugarcane because I told you I picked up two recently, so I wore that one yesterday afternoon, and it's such a pretty color. I'm like obsessed with it, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to wear those more often. But now I've worn all my lipsticks once, thank God, and yeah, that's it, bye.